What's going on, y'all? That part. Oh my God, I don't know why, but that's what I'm hearing. Probably because I'm out here, I'm hearing and my projects. Oh my God. But yes, y'all, I'm back and I'm better. That part right there. And I don't know why I'm hearing that. It's giving that somebody they having a comeback or something like that. And where they say they back and they better. What do you say? I want you bad as ever. Don't let me just let up. I wanna get you better. Baby, it's whatever. That part right there. Ain't that song? Don't play with her. Don't be dishonest. Oh my God, y'all. What's that about? You understand? Peace, love, and light. Somebody they fucked around and found out that you're a psychic or you know what I'm saying? You're really intuitive. And it's like if they don't tell you what she say, maybe my dreams might let me know. All the stars are close. Oh my God, y'all. But yes, I got the rest I need. I woke up beautiful, period. I'm over here making sure my phone signed into my iCloud, my other phone. Lord, but y'all, it's been some shit going on. It's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what it is that's been going on though. But yes, I'm out here chilling, getting ready to go. Okay. So I decided to come outside for a little while. I really don't like the angle here looking at. Oh my God. Okay, for me that's better. Okay. Enter the passcode for other iPhone. It's the passcode you use to unlock iPhone. This iPhone. Okay. Oh. Hi, what's going on, fam? Yeah, I feel better. Can y'all hear it? Low key. I don't know what the fuck just happened this morning too, but I was already feeling better and stuff like that. It was like my throat chakra was under attack and shit. But I made some concoction with some pineapple and some cucumber and some other stuff. And what's so crazy is this shit started working. My sinus just started it draining. Now I feel clear. And I only like took like a sip or something of it. No, that's not. Oh wow. Also, I woke up and messages was crazy. And it's giving somebody was talking some shit, right? And it's like people trying to talk shit about other people and stuff like that, or what they got going on. But somebody jumped to somebody's defense. I ain't gonna lie. It's crazy. I wrote some stuff down on some note cards, y'all, because I didn't want to talk about nothing. But it was like some stuff, it was like write that shit down. You understand? Um, yeah, they up on some bullshit. Keep saying my password ain't the password. Okay, well sign me the fuck in then. Talking about some, but I won't be able to access other passwords. That's fine. I don't need all of my devices all up into my business, anyways. That part right there is keeping it very private lately. You understand? Very private with your energy and stuff like that too. And it's crazy. I was wondering while I was hearing why I was hearing double up and shit like that. And the I fucked around and found out, y'all. You understand? But the hustling kicked in real fucking quick. You understand? And I pulled that shit together real quick. It's just that I got a feeling some people was feeling some type of way about how quick I pulled it together, got the money together, and all that type of shit, right? So it's like I paid for some shit and then they stalled on me a whole 24 hours on some shit. You know what I'm saying? Then it put the shit through the system and stuff like that. Having going back and forth between them and some other people, two different companies and stuff like that. They was on some bullshit. And then it's like the other company that they told me to call, the people they told me to call, that must have been God's people or some shit. I ain't gonna even lie. You hear me? Them people, they acted they got in mode real quick. I should have been the one tripping. I kind of was, but not really. They tripped out. You understand? They made that shit go through the way it was supposed to go through the first time, the first day. It's like, but some shit just like it's weird. And it's like you know how to get through times and navigate through struggles or whatever if you have any and shit like that. And it's like I'm really one person out here doing a whole lot of shit by myself. School, you know, the single parent shit, the school shit, the house, keeping the house in order, working in the schools at the same time. I'm going to schools and stuff like that. Real lack of support though. At the same fucking time, I had all this shit going on. Still got to maintain my bills and everything. Wasn't getting no financial aid. Got to pay for the school and all kind of shit like that too. Shit just honestly knocked my ass down a little bit. I ain't gonna even lie, y'all. It's like I was biting off a little bit more than I could chew by myself. And then it's like can't really look to people around you for the serious shit when shit go down. So it's like I was lucky to receive assistance from outside people and stuff help me to process shit, get things, because my ass be emotional. Okay. Sometimes I get emotional when stuff seems so heavy. And I was in a very emotional state. I ain't gonna even lie. So it's crazy. When I woke up, I was hearing Mo3. I was hearing him. And it was saying, literally, while I was sleeping, I'm hearing, I know some niggas who hurting. I know some bitches who hurting. All that type of shit. And what he say, it's so crazy. But I wrote down what I remembered from what I was thinking. It was like I was just channeling some shit. And I wrote it down and it say everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner. Everybody ain't no real nigga. If I say I got you, I got you. When it's fucked up, shit gets fucked up. Can you hold it down and keep it silent? When you not around, I'll protect your name, won't let a nigga talk about you. Then it says no bullshit, somebody out there real as fuck and solid as fuck. And it's like even when you're not around, they don't let nobody put no fucking what he said, don't let nobody put no motherfucking smut up on your name. You understand that part right there? And it's given like you are a strong person. Other people recognize how strong you are. Other people recognize you for your resilience, your ability to keep going and not give up even when people are purposely making shit tough for you. You understand? Because that's what it was given. People purposely making stuff tough for you because some of y'all are like just like me, like you're chosen and stuff, and you could be bragging about how the Lord loves you and the favor God shows you. So some people they like to push against that and stuff, and they will cause problems up in other people's lives and things like that. Just to watch them squirm or struggle and shit. But it's given like you didn't really squirm, none of that type of stuff. Hold on. And this part right there. A lot of what somebody been going through, a lot of what you've been going through been because of a man. If you are a woman, and then say it was that Beyonce song, girl. I don't know what's the song called, but I kept on hearing that part when she's like, "Girl, you ain't got to be hiding. Don't you be afraid to say he hurt you. I'm your girl. You my girl. We are girls. Don't you know that I love you?" And it's giving that somebody is like, "Don't you know that I love you?" You understand? Somebody probably ain't been around them in a long time, and they could have been going through some shit and stuff like that. And that person's like, didn't want to tell you what they were going through, even though you were like a safe space to them. You understand that part right there. And you and this person, um, y'all probably used to be real close. This giving joined at the hip type shit, but it's giving somebody just started going through a little bit too much, and the things that they were going through to them it was a little embarrassing because it was because of a man. You understand? Whether it's like they lost finances, could have lost a job, home or something, or not even that, other friends and stuff like that. Period. Wasted time, energy, stuff, and not even just that, abuse. All kind of different types of abuse, right? And so this person, they was just a little bit ashamed. They didn't want to tell their friends or tell the people that they would be close to about whatever it was that they was going through. Because what I wrote is she was scared because there was nothing good to say about it at all. Okay. I don't know what it is, but it's like somebody they were scared because of a certain situation. And in that situation, it was nothing good to say about it at all. You understand? And this part right there, I can tell you've been crying. Okay, somebody. It's like you can see it in their eyes. You understand? Period. And I'm hearing that Drake song too. I can see it in your eyes that you angry. Regret ain't got shit on what you feeling now. Okay, are you mad because he ain't like me? Are you mad because nobody ever did it like me? That's one of Drake's old ass songs. You understand that part right there? You know what I'm saying? And it's like somebody could be feeling like that about somebody and they not thinking about that person at all. Right hand of God, I don't know who it is, but it's like somebody who watches somebody their ex and they felt like they gave that person so much love, and it's like you period. You just gonna go out here running into bullshit ass niggas and stuff like that because you don't want to be with me or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? What's that song? And he's like, Alicia, Katia, all that song. What is the song? I don't know, but we gonna move on. Period. That part right there, because it's giving that somebody they done moved on. You understand what I'm saying? And it's like, but there's an ex that still be watching and stuff, and they saw you going through stuff, or somebody that wanted to fuck with you. You could have turned that person down, and they saw you giving your attention, your time, your love, your energy. You know what I'm saying? Money, resources to connect with a certain person, fucking with somebody, and it's like that person is like these niggas ain't shit compared to me. Do you see it? You want do you see it? Do you feel it now? You understand that part right there? And it's like that person don't care about going back to the past person either. They don't they that person wasn't right either. You know what I'm saying? So somebody is feeling like they just it's time for them to take time to themselves, ground themselves, in the earth, understand, get in tune with the earth and connect with people that they know love them and stuff like that, right? So that part right there. So, oh, Akon. Some shit, somebody y'all like to listen to Akon and stuff like that too, okay? So I'm hearing that song. What's that song called? Him and Snoop Dogg, right? That one, okay? So he said, Shorty, I can see you. Ain't Shorty, I can see you ain't lonely. Room full of players and they all got cheesy looking at me. So what it's gonna be? Just another what he say tease as far as I can see. You understand that part right there. He like, I'm trying to get you up out this club, even if that means spending a couple dubs. He said he could drop about 30 stacks, make it rain like that, cause he far from a scrub. You understand? Um, some about that. He is a convict, an ex-convict or some shit like that, right? That's the part that's standing out to me. Now I'm singing a song. He's like, you know my pedigree. Ex dealer used to move fair to me. Ah, that part right there is giving that. Y'all ready to start back boosting and getting back to the hustling ways and stuff like that. Cause doing shit the right way, it's got you feeling like you punching the air, punching the sky. You understand? On God. It was like I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I even had a motherfucking ashtray moment. When he walked in Dashiki house and he started punching in the air and he started knocking all of them damn kids out. Cause it's like, what the fuck is the purpose of being good and doing shit the legit way, the right way? Money coming in slow as a bitch. You understand? I'm ready to go back to my old ways. You understand? That part right there, I had a moment. You understand? I had a moment. I put the cat out, my baby. Get the fuck out. You understand? You over here just meowing left and fucking right, loud as a bitch. You can't pay no motherfucking bills. You always gotta eat some fucking food. You being mean as a bitch. Get the fuck out of my house. I put her on the balcony though, y'all. I would never just get rid of my cat. You understand? But she just that part been demanding as hell. But that's crazy. So What he said, somebody he took her to the hotel. You know what I'm saying? He said I took her to the hotel. It was a wholesale, right? That's what Snoop Dogg said up in that song. He said, Shawty said she won't tell on me. Then she told on me. Oh well, you understand that part right there. Um, the little baby forever song, that song. You understand what he's saying? Who is he just want to see who it's gonna be if it ain't him, right? I just want to see who it's gonna be if it ain't me. You understand? I'm in your city. Where the fuck you at then? Peace, love, and light. Because God told me to fuck with the one that comes to me, not the one that I gotta go get and stuff. So that part, make yourself known, my baby. That part right there. So it's giving that some of y'all, you up in the energy where it's like you're meant to be attracting. And you are very attractive. Okay, divine feminine. Okay, that's what it's giving. Okay, you could be wanting to date a divine masculine or just a man of God or a boss man. You understand? Peace, love, and light, but somebody who takes action. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. So I'm writing, and I see this what I wrote too. I got a whole lot of love and money, currency, financial benefits coming in. And that part right there, somebody, yeah, you do. Okay, a whole lot of. That's what I'm seeing there as well. So what is this? With the alliteration, okay? With the alliteration, I don't know why God got some shit standing out to me. Right, the other day I was talking shit, and I was like, shout out to Jasmine Crockett. You understand because she the one that said bleach blonde, bad built, butch body about somebody, right? And I'm sitting there listening to Cardi B, and she said, big bags busting, not the Bentley big tank. Oh my God. More bees. You understand that part right there? More bees. You understand? Oh God. That's what it's giving though. And it was like another one. You understand that part right there? I'm listening to Cardi. What is it? If it's up, then it's stuck. You understand that part right there? Because somebody, they got some beef with you. And it's like, you just gonna keep flaming that hoe. That's all it is. That bitch gonna keep on getting roasted. Period. Turned into a fucking roast beef sandwich, bitch. That part right there, what she say? Big bags busting out the Bentley Bentayga. Okay, that part right there. I wrote that shit down. Yes, I did. Cause it reminded me of something that I said a week ago. You understand? But that's what he said, something like that. But it's giving that. It's like what he say something about a week ago. It's giving Bobby Smurder. What he say? That part right. Oh my God, what is that? It's giving that. You understand? Peace, love, and light. And somebody, that bitch, what I wrote that shit too. Shawty speaking Japanese, the bleach blonde, bad built butch body bitch. Shawty speaking Japanese. You understand that part right there. LOL. So the bitch definitely not real. That's what I'm seeing here. What she said, once upon a time, bitch, I heard that I was ugly. Came from a bitch who nigga wanna fuck on me. That part right there is always like that. You understand? It's always that. You know what I'm saying? That part right there. My thing is, if I said it about you, it's the truth. I ain't gonna even lie. So it's like I don't care if the nigga wanna fuck on you. That part right there is clear that he fuck rodents. He like rodents. He like roaches and rats and shit like that. You understand? Period. Okay. And speaking of the roaches and rats, you understand? In a certain situation, that's what just happened. Somebody is like could have like let it be known that they like a specific person or some shit like that. The next thing you know, bring them out, but it was all rats. You understand? Rats, 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 rats. Okay. Somebody they had their cup in the air though. The rats, they didn't let the rats touch their cup. The rats was on the floor, on the ground, the vermin. You understand? So his cup, he had his cup up in the air so the rat could not touch his cup. So this a man he's like loyal, okay? Or he just like, I'm hearing stingy. You understand? Period. And it's like he don't want to share his woman, but he also don't share his dick with nobody either outside of his woman. It's a stingy person all the way around. You understand? So he wanted somebody that's loyal and stuff like that. Wherever he is, he traveled around a lot and stuff like that too. Because God was talking to me about something, and it's like, okay, she got to lock it down when I'm out the city, when I'm gone, or whatever the case may be. And it's like whoever he is, he wouldn't even have to worry about it. It's giving he fine as fuck. I don't even know who the man is, but yeah, it's giving like somebody they travel around a lot. So they need somebody who was really, really loyal. Okay, they do a lot of business, and some business they might not be able to take you, and and it might not even be that they can't take you. You just might not be available, right? Sometimes you might be working, you might have shit to do, and you can't go with them and stuff like that. You just need to know you gonna lock down when you're gone and stuff like that. Um, Period. Lord. I done put the cards back. Or that song is called, what is it called? No Letting Go? Or what is it called? When that man's like, got somebody, she is a beauty, very special. Um, Wayne Wonder. I love that song ever since it came out, since I was like 11 years old or 10 years old. Probably not. I don't know. But I always loved that song. Hey, how y'all doing? That's what's up. Because you are okay, that part right there. He said she's very special. Okay. He feel like the woman is very, very special to him. And he says, he's not holding back, no holding back, no letting go because you are my lady. You understand that part right there. And then when I say that, I'm hearing, you are my lady. You're everything I need. And more. Somebody like listening to old school music and stuff like that too. Because you are my lady. Okay, girl, I'm so glad we made it. Whatever that was going on is giving y'all to made it through the storm. You had your own little shit going on. You show you hold shit down. You show that you exactly. Period. What hardships? Looking at oh my God. What struggles? What hardships? You understand? A lot of shit is given that it don't be nothing to a hustler. You understand that part right there? It don't be nothing to a hustler. I might need something, but I'm sure if I need something, then I got something that somebody else needs so that I can get what I need. You understand that part right there? So it says appreciate the love. Somebody appreciates the love that you showed them after all the shit that went on between y'all. So some shit could have went down between you and somebody, but it's like you still show love, fam. That part right there. Oh, every superwoman needs a superman. Okay, here I am. Shout out to Rick Ross. Okay, Rick Ross. It was so crazy. I told y'all, I think I told y'all, I'm not sure. But I was watching the red carpet event of the BET Awards, right? The red carpet part. While I was sitting there and Rick Ross walked up and stuff like that and they talking to him. But in the background up in my house, I'm listening to Here I Am. You understand? Peace, love, and light. Here I am. What he said, if I got $2, I can spend it more. And he was saying stuff up in that song, like the woman had problems with financial aid and stuff. So yes, God was talking to me about that. While you was really going, you was really upholding it's like the world and everything else up on your shoulders. You just had bum ass people talking about your past. You done leveled up in life. It's like you have a good job. You had a good job. You got a good, nice little home and stuff like that. You keeping up your home. You also a student in school and things like that. You taking care of your kids. You working in the schools. You taking care of other people kids, teaching other people kids and shit like that. Other people in general. And it's like some bomb ass people with crab in a bucket mentality. You understand? That's what God was talking about. Bum ass men talking about what they gonna do, what they won't do for you, and all kind of shit like you unworthy and stuff like that. And it's like you buy your own shit anyways. And it's like get your bum ass scrub ass away from me, bitch. Then it's talk about some I don't give a fuck what a nigga got if he ain't spending that shit. Okay, that part right there. Okay, that's a City Girls. That's one of JT lyrics. She said, "Give a fuck what a nigga got if he ain't spending it." You understand? Badass bitch, bad attitude. That part right there. So you that part right there. And I was listening to Callie too. She said, "You want to hit? Well, I need tricks, nigga." That part right there. Somebody you celibate. You know, and it's like you. That part, the is the demand is through the roof. I don't know what the fuck going on. You understand? Period. Are you in the art of selling pussy? Selling pussy. I don't know. Looking at it, it's like somebody saying it's a whole lot of money up in that shit. You understand? Period. I don't know, but it's giving somebody are you to the art of selling pussy with the e with the hyphen above it. You understand? I don't know. Oh my god. That shit funny as a bitch. Lord have mercy. Damn. So yeah, somebody could be in the art of that. You understand? There's art to it. You understand? Peace, love, and light. You go to unique way. You the unique. You say it's an ATM. You say something like that. You understand? Peace, love, and light. Looking at and for real though. Mhm. Okay, what else going on up in these notes here? Okay, somebody could be connected with a man that's in jail, right? Because I wrote a pen pal who's in jail, right? That part right there, who's in jail, right? Because I was listening to Mariah Carey Fantasy, the one with ODB. The lights are out. The lights are out. You understand that part right there? I swear to God. My eyes used to be, I'll walk up on a biker, who will give me a ride? Looking ass, get a ride through the city on some real ass shit. I used to be very, very that part. It's not it's giving it very spontaneous. You understand? You understand that part right there. Somebody is very spontaneous and it's like they love surprises as well. They love to surprise other people as well. Okay. But that song called what is the song called? Is it called Fantasy? Okay. So she said it's a sweet fantasy. And then at the end of the song, I'm listening and it's just like out of nowhere, I'm hearing what you gonna do when you get out of jail. And he says, I'm gonna have some fun. The dude saying he gonna have some fun. So somebody they be talking to somebody that's up in jail, they be caking to that nigga. Period. Falling in love and everything with this man that's up in jail, fam. And it's like, oh my God, when you get out, we need to get married. We can take some trips together. We can do this and we can do that and stuff like that. And I don't know who the man is, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, and it's like, what you gonna do when you get out? That type of shit. And it's like, yeah, so somebody you could be somebody's fantasy. They up in jail. You understand? And you be talking to the man that's up in jail and stuff like that. You they pen pal and shit like that. Your ass better. Do you be sending him money? You be sending him money looking eyes. You sending that man money and all kind of shit. Of course he's acting like he in love with your ass, girl. Talking to you like that. Y'all sitting there having phone sex. It's on the hotline. It's the jail phone though, my baby. You what she say? 5 in the morning. And I'm up having phone sex with you. That's that pretty Ricky shit right there. Y'all be up on that pretty Ricky shit, okay? So that person said they gonna have some fun. That part right there. Why the fuck these niggas wanna go against the grain? Why the fuck these niggas wanna drag a nigga name? He said the jury don't want me to make it. The DA, the DA working for me. The prosecutors wanna help me. I'm hoping they don't do me dirty. Somebody friend a snitch, okay? They friend a snitch. You understand? That's Mo3 too. You understand? Period. That's Mo3 too. You understand them some of his lyrics. You understand? And somebody's in jail. You understand? And it's like everybody seems to be working for him. You understand? But there are some people that's involved that he know. We all know they working against him. You understand? It's reminding me of that young boy Carmelo Anthony. It's other people out here too. But it's giving that. And he's like, the jury don't want me to make it. Get the fucking y'all. It's a mistrial. Throw that motherfucking jury out and let the motherfucking people choose the jury. You understand what I'm? That's how this shit's supposed to go. I don't know whose situation that is, but the jury is up on some bullshit. You understand? That part right there, the jury is up on some bullshit up in a certain person case. All the law people that was involved up in that shit was up on some bullshit. Like in my situation, then I had to go around them people and go get a real court date, go set up a real court hearing and shit like that with a real judge instead of sitting with a commissioner or some mediators and shit like that. People that all of their asses are haters. You understand that part right there? That's what it's giving jokers and shit like that, fools. Okay, that part. It's giving they was some fools to come up against your ass. You understand? Somebody sitting around people. And it's like they thought it was sweet that they could sit around the people because they got a new woman or a new man and talk about you. You could be the ex, okay? You could be the ex, but you was one that the whole family loved or some shit like that too. Or certain people in the family that got a whole lot of respect and stuff too. And it's like you were scared to talk to some people if you saw them people. And it's like because you there's nothing good to say. I spoke about some shit in the beginning too. That's another situation. That's something different. And it's like you could have seen some people up in somebody's family or something that you used to date and stuff that you know are good people. You probably just didn't speak to them or something. I'm hearing the name Jim. I'm hearing John. I'm hearing Joe. I'm hearing Lizzie. Elizabeth, stuff like that, okay? Names like that, okay? And it's like you could have saw somebody and you could have wanted to speak, but you just didn't because of how bad they family member treated you, how bad somebody treated you or something like that. You understand? And it's like the situation is so messy and so bad and so messed up that you just didn't want to talk about some shit. Hold on. That part. And it's like you probably would have felt a bunch of emotions or something. I don't know if you talk to certain people and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That part right there, because it's like last time you could have saw people, it was up in a very, very intimate, sacred, sad type of a setting. Some of y'all, period. Some of y'all, you ain't seen your family, your own family, and since a certain person's funeral. You understand stuff like that. And that's why somebody is like, you ain't telling people shit. You been going through shit, but something was hard on everybody. So it's like you don't want to bring up your stuff because it's like it seemed little or whatever compared to whatever else that may be going on up in somebody's life or a situation and something like that too. That's what I'm hearing, okay? But it's giving that. So I know some niggas who hurt me. I know some bitches who hurt me, all of that type of stuff. And it's like, they don't want you to make it. You understand? That shit right there. I wish I could just sit, but I left the peels on the cucumbers. I just cut them up. So it's like, yeah, messy. That part right there. I don't know. And it's like somebody they can't stand that shit. They will wipe your mouth, wipe your mouth for you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's a person, somebody partner or something like that. And it's like you just be eating and stuff. You could be getting a little bit messy with the food. It's like somebody they'll wipe your mouth for you. They think you like a big baby. Somebody could call somebody there like big baby. You know how like where I'm from, how we call people my baby, my baby. That part right there, my baby. And I don't mean that's your girlfriend or your boyfriend. That's just the way you talk and shit like that. That's what it's giving. Let me drink some more of this. Damn. Man, I ain't know. I don't even know if I set up the other phone right this time. Cause as long as I could call and text and shit, I ain't set this phone up since I got it. Real shit. Long as I could do that, what I need to do and stuff like that, I was just keeping my old phone. That's what I'm going live and stuff like that off of my other phone. But I don't know, somebody is giving that. They could have like a little lips, little mouth, with a big nose or something like that. I don't know why. It remind me like when I can't make the face, period. I can only make the face if I'm doing something or I'm up in a goofy mood or mode or something, or I'm saying something that'll make me make that face. The face like finesse two times that I be talking about that I be making. I'm thinking about that right now. But somebody they got very thin lips, okay? You got some big lips, okay? Somebody also got some big lips. All that part right there. And it's like if you ever kiss somebody before, it's something about you the way you take control over the kiss and shit like that, you probably sucked all on their lips. That part right there. If they got some big ass lips or something, or somebody they don't got no lips, I don't know what the fuck it is. You understand that part right there? I said they don't got no no shit. They don't got no lips. They got some thin lips or something like that. What's going on, Baker? Baker, what's going on, Baker? I swear I was just stepping in the home store. I was just about to say, see, now that I've done hook my damn Apple to the shit. Next thing you know, the shit don't want to work. Next thing you know, shit stuck on one. And that part right there. She'd be hacked like a motherfucker. And I don't know why why y'all don't get rid of them old phone numbers and shit. That part. Why all the old numbers steady popping up? Okay, so it's looking like the Apple ID didn't go through. That's some bullshit. Y'all know what today is. It's 7-Eleven. That part. It's giving that. Uh, that is my password. I just made this damn password. I ain't telling me that ain't my password. Oh my God. You see, this what God was telling me about. The God was telling me that they don't want to make shit easier for me. They want to make it harder. It's clear that it is. That's what's going on and stuff like that. You get a new phone, and then the new phone acting weird as a bitch too. Also, one thing about it, why I knew it was some weird shit. Certain services that I had, they was disconnected before the bill even due. Before the bill was even due, I ain't want to pay that shit. It said pay this before this day, or your shit gonna be cut off, right? So like 3 days before that date, the shit cut off, right? So I don't know if people thought I was finna be scrambling to pay some shit, but I looked at that as a breach of contract. Real shit. So I ain't pay certain shit. You understand that part right there? And it's like y'all not finna stress me out about no motherfucking bills and stuff like that. I will faithfully pay what the fuck I wanna pay and things like that, and I will discard whatever I don't fucking need. You understand? Or whatever I feel I don't need. That part right there. God, me and God was talking like, girl, they was on some hit 'em up like Tupac with your ass where them bills is concerned. And my thing is like, how the fuck they all just ended up at the same fucking time when they wasn't made at the same time and all that type of shit. And it's like, no, that wasn't it. And then it's like before certain shit was even due, before they tell you they gonna do this or do that, they already started cutting shit off. They wanted me to go crazy, pulling my damn hair out and all kind of shit and stuff like that. I just said, fuck that shit. That part right there. I got a new phone because it's easier to get a new phone sometimes than to pay an outstanding ass phone bill. It's easier sometimes, you know what I'm saying, to go ahead and start over with a new company or where internet and cable and shit like that is concerned than it is to pay an outstanding balance and shit like that. I don't got time for y'all bullshit. I told y'all I'm ready to start getting it how I live out here. And I know how to make shit work for myself. And fuck them bills. You understand? Period. Y'all got us paying for shit. You know what I'm saying? That should be free anyway. So I don't even care no more. I'm not finna be stressing over shit no more. Long as I maintain my home, you understand? All that type of shit that I supposed to maintain and things, myself, my good health, my well being of myself and my children and shit like that, handling my business. Certain stuff I'm not finna be stressing over it. You understand? I don't know what they thought I was, who they thought I was, but yeah, you bitch, you could stop asking me for anything. I done sent text message to the company. Y'all know y'all breached the contract, right? So don't expect shit from me. The text message said you can it said this recipient does not accept income inbound text messages. I don't give a fuck. They see what I said to their ass though. You hear me? I ain't paying that shit now. You pissed me off now. I ain't paying it now. You understand that part right there? I was gonna do it. I was gonna pay it. You understand? Especially because the hustler way is working for me. You understand? But you breached the contract. You understand? I feel like I got a right to let it go delinquent, right? That part right there. What's so fucked up about it is I was literally talking about it like a month or so before it happened, but I was talking to y'all. It was like I was channeling that shit. You know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, I end up in that predicament, and I'm like, oh fuck no, I'm following the guidance. I don't know what nobody else gonna do, but I'm following the damn guidance, you understand? Period. That part right there. I don't know what the fuck they expected of me. I live in the projects. It don't matter. But you be making money, you be getting money. What the fuck that it don't matter? Is they see what they see. When they my day, what they see, I don't got shit. You hear me? I ain't playing with nobody no more. Y'all got me fucked up out here. Well, I'm not living and dying to pay no motherfucking bills, bitch. That part right there. Either the bills gonna get paid effortlessly or they ain't gonna get paid. That's that finesse too. That's the face I'm talking about, y'all. I can't just make it. I can't just make it. And I gotta be in the mode to make that face, fam. It's crazy, but yeah, shit. Either they gonna be getting paid effortlessly or they not gonna get paid. Cause you know what I saw? I saw myself hustle and make some money real quick and stuff like that. Hey, then the bitches didn't do what I do. What they breached the contract too. But I just had to go with the flow. You understand? Because it's like being mad about it, you know, or talking shit about it ain't gonna make it happen faster or nothing like that. You understand? Real shit, stressing over it ain't gonna make it happen faster or nothing. But they ass telling me to call somebody else to see why something ain't going through, why it ain't working. You understand? All that type of shit. I call the other people, they like, cuz of them. They know why the fuck it ain't working. They ain't say the cuss words and stuff like that, but low key, that's what they were saying. They was like, call them people back in. I'm like, now I'm calling all of these people back. That's just reminding me of last year. You know what I'm saying? When my job ended and I started getting the unemployment. Okay. The unemployment people didn't want to give me the money I worked for, right? That type of shit. They didn't want to give me my shit, right? And what was they talking about? Because they was wanting to prove that I actually was looking for jobs. You know what I'm saying? Which is like, who gonna sit around and lie like they looking for jobs or not looking for jobs? You understand that a person that really is used to working, y'all not used to seeing me applying for no motherfucking financial aid. You understand exactly, or motherfucking unemployment, all that type of real shit. You understand? So my thing is like, what make you think I wouldn't be finding a job or trying to find a job? They try to treat you like you were a broke ass loser. You understand that part right there? wanted me to prove that I was looking for a job. And the lady, she sitting there talking about she calling the people that I'm giving her as references that I look for them jobs. I filled out applications with the people talking about she can't get in touch with them and shit like that. Why the fuck I call the people? And I'm like, I'm just trying to inquire some information about someone who applied for a job with you recently. And then I spoke the name, and then I just told the people straight up, I'm acquiring the information about myself. You know, it's other people involved, and I've been trying to get unemployment, and they're saying that they can't get in touch with nobody that I filled out job applications with, and I believe that they're lying. So I'm doing my work on my own. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to go ahead and upload all of the information that I gather. You understand? Because they can't find it. You understand that part right there? Why y'all got a bunch of people who don't want to work doing working with the government? Real shit. Y'all got a bunch of lazy ass people who really don't want to do their jobs working in the government. And my thing is, I don't got no problem doing their job for them, especially if it's about me getting some money. You are, period. You understand? You want to act like you can't find this information and shit like that. Why the fuck I found it up in fucking 5 minutes? Why the hell I get somebody on the phone in 5 minutes and they giving me all the information that I need? And that part too. People be out here finessing. You can call a person with a professional tone and voice and inquire all kind of information about other motherfuckers. You understand real shit. That type of shit. Somebody wanted to know why how a certain person get in their business and stuff like that, how they know their information, how they know their business. That's how. They call places and stuff like that and they be acting professional. They act like they the government or whatever the case may be, and people just be giving them the information. You understand that's some crazy ass shit. Okay. So that part right there. But yeah. I don't know who want my phone number because I'm hearing that shit too. Oh my God, I'm hearing this phone number right now. Um, I'm hearing one from a song. It's a white man singing too. And he's like 8675309. Then I'm hearing what the fuck 9110024. What part right? What do you say? 281-330-8004. Mike Jones effect and shit like that. That's what it's giving. And it's like back then they ain't want you. Somebody they now you hot, they all up on you. Now they want you and all of that type of shit. You understand? The motherfucker wanna know what kind of bag you want, all of that type of shit. You understand that? When that in the past they didn't want to buy you no bags. They was acting like when you was fucking with that person, you was really on your shit. That's the thing about it. But they didn't see you as worthy of doing shit for, right? This one of them niggas, you probably had to break them down, you understand, on some energy shit because he didn't want to give up no resources. Real shit. What he want now? That part right there, what he want now? You understand that part right there? Now the nigga want to buy you a bag. They want to do this and want to do that. All kind of shit like that, right? And the people that was sitting in that energy, fat, funky ass motherfucker, you understand? Big, fat, funky ass, bitch ass nigga. You understand this greasy titty asshole? All of that type of shit, real shit. You understand? It's like they the ones that was coming out with that, sending that energy towards you with the respect that you earn some and stuff like that. And it's like, I'm gonna give you the respect that you earn. Well, bitch, you actually gotta respect me, and you the one that gotta to earn your respect over out here, nigga. You lost credibility out up in these motherfucking streets behind me, bitch. That part. It's like you trying to say some shit to me. Your bitch toes look ate the fuck up when I seen her. Talking about I take your man, bitch. Yeah, yes, it shows he like Dusty's. You understand? Rusty, Dusty. You understand? Your toes look like the animals been chewing on them and shit, bitch. Like that type of shit. The toenails, all of that type of shit. At some point you gonna have to stop just getting them nails painted and get a full pedicure, dirty ass bitch. That part right there, I'll be able to tell because I take good care of myself. What people be doing. That part. You understand that part right there. Like, get that shit together. And then don't worry about me no more. You understand? Don't speak about me no more. Don't you understand all of that type of shit. You go fuck whoever the fuck. And my thing is clearly I was under a spell, bitch, because you was just disgusting looking as a person. I don't know what was going on with me. I must have needed some money. Looking at no, low key, I don't know what the fuck. No, it's given like you probably thought that person could have did a little bit more for you. You understand? And they probably could have. You understand? That's crazy. Oh shit, girl, you okay? Yeah, I didn't want to hard. Oh shit. See, that's them damn lime scooters right there. That's them lime scooters for you. I remember one day I thought I was finna bust my shit. Everybody thought I was on some real shit. I had went down this. I was going down a hill, and then there was like a separation between the sidewalk, and I was on the sidewalk too. It was like a stair or some shit, but I flew off that bitch. I flew off of it, but I still landed up on my feet. But that part right there, some shit happened. You can't even laugh. That part right there. Like, damn, is you okay? That part right there. Then you laugh when you know they good. So what he said, what you make me do, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what he said up in that respect you earn some. You know what I'm saying? And whatever you make me do is what I'm gonna do. Somebody thought you would chase after them, that you really wanted some shit from them, that you will try to make them do some shit or some shit like that. And it's like you saw what they were willing to do and you said fuck them. You know that part right there, bitch. If you can't see my worth for something, I gotta prove it to you. When you just who are you? That part right there. Oh my god, motherfucker make you ask some shit like that. Like who the fuck are you? It's best you keep it cool. Cause what you gonna do when a bad bitch come for you? That part right there. Some shit like that. You understand? Peace, love, and life. Did you big? What's the procedure when a bad bitch is standing in front of you? Mhm. That part right there. What's the procedure when a bad bitch look you in your eyes? So what you gonna do? That part right there. And she got some pretty ass eyes. What you gonna do? Y'all see how kids just always manage to be come to me, hear me around, right? That watermelon look good. It's good. That's crazy. I would have thought that the pineapple and cucumber would have been a way better combination taste wise than it is, but honestly, it feels so good. It's refreshing. That's what it tastes like too. It tastes refreshing, but it's not all that of a good mix and match together. Promotion drilling. I'm like they was breaching their contracts. They must have thought I was finna keep paying them bills. Hell no. I ain't finna sit around stressing the fuck out. I got other stuff to do. Cause the honest thing that happened is when I paid the bill, they still didn't want to like restore my shit, right? So that's what pissed me off, and it made me think like, what's the use of doing that shit? You understand? Doing what they be telling you to do, what they asking you, what they wanted, what's required when they not going to follow through with they damn contracts and stuff like that. Literally had the shit paid up, and they told me they ain't turning my shit back on until it go through. It say pending right now. Bitch, you know that how long sometimes shit be sitting there pending. All I know is that shit out of my account already, bitch. And I can't spend it again. You got me fucked up. Y'all gonna turn all that shit back on. Get your manager on the phone. Real shit. I make shit happen. I'm not finna play with nobody. I don't appreciate that I gotta spend no motherfucking money to get what I want. I feel like I should just be walking around this bitch like, oh, and everything getting handed to me. I don't know. Maybe that's That's that divine feeling. I don't know, but that's how I feel. So I guess y'all got to deal with me. They got to deal with me the way I am. What do you say for me? For me, yeah. What do you say? I can go down my dress and I am not all right. I don't like to take the wheel. Who was this? I'm hearing Shimmy. Was his, that's his name? Shimmy Low? Low Shimmy? It sounds like lotion me. Low Shimmy. That's his name. He said, I know what we doing wrong, but it feels so right. It feels so right. Say, I'm in too deep. What he say? Touched your soul right. That's that song I'm hearing that shit for real. Say, that's Brent Fayez for him. He said, so much is in the way, babe. Ain't no one but the two of us. And I know you put that on for me. I know you put that on for me. And you gonna take it all for me. All for me. Tell me you gonna make that thing pop for me. You gonna make it drop for me. Oh my God. He said they in a way, right? And I can't stay away. That's what that man said. Yep. Somebody you gotta stay away from their ass. You understand? Or you telling yourself that for making yourself stay away from somebody. I ain't gonna lie, I'm ready to take a trip. I ain't gonna lie, I'm ready to go somewhere. I just ain't trying to go nowhere and get stranded. That part right there. I was finna go to Florida because I got family down there. And I knew I wasn't gonna get stranded. Might just end up with a job at the police station. 333. You understand? At the sheriff's office or something like that. You understand? I might just, that part. But yeah, somebody you like, you know so much, okay? You know so much and you just ain't talking about the stuff that you know, right? That part right there. And it's giving that what he said, Dre, use a killer, all kind of shit. You know a lot of shit about certain people and you don't say nothing about the stuff that you find out that you know. You done put the whole shit together and you just stop talking about the shit. And it is what it is. On some real ass shit. And I can't believe what God told me that y'all thought I was plotting up on y'all and stuff like that. And I was wondering why everybody was acting scared, not even knowing that they was supposed to kill me too. Right? That part right there, I didn't even know it. God just started telling me everything in these days, looking ass while you know what I'm saying? Somebody was on some other shit, you understand, trying to do some shit. And then they didn't get you out of here. They couldn't get you up out of there. That part right there. And then it's like now you powerful as fucking some other shit too. That's the truth. And you probably wasn't on. You probably was just in the beginning stages of learning about even spirituality and stuff. But then fucked around and found out that you actually somebody very very important and powerful. But yeah, I'm from Milwaukee. I'm out here in my projects. You understand where I come from? When you say my projects, yeah, yeah, yeah. That part right there, real shit. It's luxury. That part is not normal. I'm gonna talk to y'all later because that's so crazy. Good looking, Marcel. Good looking. I wasn't supposed to talk like that. Talk that long. And now I gotta go be quiet for 3 hours. 2 hours because I wasn't supposed to talk like that to y'all today. I guess I had some stuff to talk about. Oh, I wouldn't know that. Right? Or right there. I had to give me some sleep yesterday. I slept a lot. It was like I thought I was going to be able to wake up and go right back to sleep, but it was like I had already slept too much. So it was like I wasn't able to do that. But I was so mad because I was looking at my eyes and I didn't like the way that they was looking. They was looking a little stressed out. And then I'm like, no, just go to sleep. You're gonna be beautiful when you wake up. Looking at eyes. And it was really like that. Oh, okay, y'all. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Maybe. Or in a few days or something. I don't think I'm gonna be coming back as often. Right. I'm gonna try to set my damn phone up, set my iCloud up on my phone again because I literally be having to go to Safari, go through the web just to go on YouTube and listen to the music and stuff like that that I like to listen to. And I'm trying to download the app and it's not letting me. And I don't know if I can get a new iCloud out. I don't know how that shit work. I have one that I use for years. So I'm trying to put that up on my new phone. And it's just so happens that the new phone is like a downgrade to the other phone. And I'm gonna get this phone flashed and I'm gonna use Boost Mobile instead. Okay, period. That part right there. I'm gonna switch to Boost Mobile with this phone. That's why I should have did that before I got that other phone. Cause I thought it would just that everything would be easy, but it ain't. And they just giving me the runaround with this the 5G data shit. And that what the fuck is that? Cause it don't fucking work inside the house. It only work outside and in the fucking hallway and by the fucking refrigerator. Oh, some real ass shit. Like what the fuck? Shit don't fucking want to work. But yeah, I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Well, how long it's been? It's been about an hour. That part right there. And I'm gonna walk a little bit. I'm gonna walk and I'm gonna finish this shit because y'all see how I'm babysitting this, but it's because I don't like the taste. I'm gonna go ahead and drink this shit on my walk, and I'll talk to y'all later. That's what I'm gonna do. Work in a couple days, like I said.